I'm tired of black people saying that I need to work harder. I'm tired of black people saying that you ain't making it because you're not working hard enough. That you need to pick up a trade, become a plumber or an electrician. That it's not the the system that's failing you. You fail society. You have failed in society. It's not the corporation's fault that your life is messed up. It's your fault. And now all you do is get online and complain, waiting for someone to bail you out. And it's crazy to me that black people in specific want me to live up a standard that Freddie Mae and Freddie Mac don't live up to when they were bailed out. That JP Morgan Chase don't live up to when they were bailed out. That Wells Fargo and Bank of America banks don't live up to when they were bailed out. See, you would chastise me, black folks that is. I wish I could do this. This is my word, but I can't. They'll just turn me around and send me back home. But you'll chastise me. And like I said, I wish I could do it, but I can't. If I went down there Monday morning to the Department of Social Services right now and filling out an application stating I want WIC, want to be on welfare, and Section 8, you'll chastise me for receiving help. But the banks, corporations, they always getting bailed out. They always receiving help. But that's different when they do it. Like I said, I wish I could do that. I would do any and everything in order to support me and mine. Real talk. Because one thing that I realized that this is a game. And that the only way you can be able to get somewhere in America that created the game, as well as the rules, is to break them. Break the rules, that is. These black middle-class folks and the rest of these regular middle-class folks, so to speak, they're always knocking someone. Well, I did things the right way. What is the right way, black middle class folks? I got my high school diploma. I knew what direction I was going in. I furthered my education, got my college degree. You know what I'm saying? Went into the work field. You know what I'm saying? And started to invest in different companies and corporations. You mean the same companies and corporations that fuck people over? Yeah, I did. Saved up my money, got me a house, pay my mortgage. I'm a responsible person. I got a 401k plan, this, that, so forth. You got everything lined up. And not realizing that you're one paycheck, or maybe you might be a couple paychecks or a couple of months away from being homeless. Because whoever you're employed by really controls your life. They get to decide whether you work today or tomorrow. My point in making is that you can go belly up at any given fucking moment. Then what happens when you can't pay that mortgage? Then what happens when you can't make that car payment? They take it. That's what I'm trying to explain to you. Things may be okay with you for the moment. Hyperinflation and all the rest of this stuff that's affecting regular folks such as myself may not be that much of a problem for you for the moment. But what happens when those same companies and corporations turn on you? Then what do you do? What happens when your boss tells you you're fired or we got to let you go? And don't say that there's a such thing as stability. The very ground that you walk on, under it is tectonic plates, and they shift every now and then, which causes earthquakes. So the very foundation that you walk on, call this earth, is not stable. There's no stability in anything, especially today's economy. And you should know that based on the pandemic that we just got out of. That's real talk. I get tired of these black folks talking about doing shit the right way. My mother did the right things the right way. She was a very prideful person. She wore that pride like a badge of honor on her chest. She did everything the right way. She provided food, shelter, and clothing. She went to work, paid her tithes. When they brung that plate around for the second time in church, she put some dollars in there. But ask me, was she ever there for me? Ask me, myself, as well as my sister. How many memories, good memories, do I have, or do we have with our mother? That's real talk. I would much rather her, straight up, denounce her religion and had took that money, that 10%, and that money that she gave in a plate when it went around the first and the second and the third time, and spent it on us. Spent time with us. Took us to the movies. But she didn't. My mother is a very prideful person. She wears her pride on her chest. And throughout all the years, she said this thing, which bugged me out. Well, you know what? Out of all the years that I raised you all, I ain't never been on welfare. Well, maybe, just maybe, if you did. Maybe if you just got some food stamps, maybe we could have had some good memories. Maybe that would have freed up a little bit of money or something. Black people constantly running and running, thinking that they can outsmart the system or get ahead. And you can't, because the system is rigged. They created the game called the Matrix, and you got to play by their rules. And the only thing that I'm saying is nowadays, break them. Just like how the politicians do. Every 4 years, they lie. They make it so that if you don't, they make it so that you have to vote because your life depends on it. Straight up. Kamala Harris is running this campaign like, oh yeah, you know, if you don't vote for me, then who's going to end price gouging? Who's going to put a halt to these corporations that's just upping up the price? Nowadays, it's true. These corporations, at first, when hyperinflation came into our existence, they had a legitimate reason. I didn't believe it, but it was somewhat of a legitimate reason. They had logistics, analytics, and all of this shit. You know what I'm saying? They brung up their economists and, well, you know, this and that and the pandemic, and we needed this, and this. Nowadays, prices are going up, and now the corporations, companies and corporations is like, hey, listen, check it. The price is going up. Eggs, instead of yesterday's price, which was $12, it's going to be $1,200 tomorrow. And by the way, we don't give two fucks if you bitch and complain about it because you're still going to buy it. The end. Where's the democracy in that? The same person, Kamala Harris, that's running for president saying that she's going to put corporations in check. The same corporations that's probably writing her a check are the same corporations that's probably writing her the check. There's lobbyists all in Capitol Hill. Your politicians are bought. Oh, no, not Donald Trump. Nah. You think he's going to look out for you? Real talk. Like, I didn't even know when he was talking about immigrants and shit until I, looked at a couple of documentaries. I didn't know that. I thought he was talking about, and it was bad if he was talking, prior he was talking about Latinos. That's what I thought he was talking about, but he was talking about Haitians. Haitian immigrants. Why all of a sudden black folks eating cat and dog? Even though we do eat it in the hood. It's called a Chinese food restaurant. But that's besides the point. We talking about literally like picking up somebody's pet and eating them. Ain't no other immigrants doing that. You think Donald Trump gonna help you? Oh, Donald Trump is not a racist and he's here to protect and and this and that and so forth. So the next question is, why, black folks? Why would you put all your eggs in one basket? Didn't Big Mama tell you not to do that? Didn't Mama teach you better? Big Mama teach you better? Didn't she? But I'm the bad guy. And I accept it. Ain't no shame in my game. If I find a glitch in the system, I'm going to work that shit out until I can't work it out no more. I'm going to finesse it. But I'm the bad guy. I'm telling you, this shit ain't working. We've done things the right way for so many years. You know how many motherfuckers, you know how many women that got black women that got college degrees? Straight up. You know how many black people that got college degrees and they're homeless and ain't got no job? We don't run any type of industries. We run in the entertainment industry. We don't run it. We don't own it, but we run in the entertainment industry. In specific sports, we'll run down the football field and catch that pigskin. We'll dribble that basketball and run down the basketball court to throw or shoot a ball inside of a hoop, a basketball inside of a basket. We don't run shit. We'll run in a gerbil's wheel in corporate America, for corporate America. Work harder. We've worked 10 times over. Ever since we've been here in America, spelled with 3 Ks, we've been working. Real talk. But see, don't nobody want to talk about that. Oh, man, here we go. He go with slavery again. Yeah, because you haven't compensated me. Straight up. And if black people had some common sense, not only will we get our reparations, but we will actually sue for child labor laws, because the children were out there working too. Oh, well, you know, laws wasn't passed back then and such and such and such and this and that. You know how many motherfuckers have gone back? Bill Cosby got hemmed up for that. And the likes have gotten hemmed up for some shit that they did 20, 30, 40 years ago. So don't give me that bullshit that, oh, well, you know, it happened so many years and you know, America wasn't founded and blah, 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 blah. Man, get the fuck out of here. I say, if you want to continue to live in America, you better live the American way. And if you don't think that America wasn't established on cheating, stealing, robbing, murder, and all the rest of that shit, you're sadly mistaken. Yeah, you crucify the messenger, but ain't shit you can say about the message. And see, majority of people are suffering from what you call cognitive dissonance. Like, I know what he's saying is right. Shit is really fucked up. But at the same time, I'm denying it. So you continue to do the same thing, generation after generation after generation. Each generation teaches the same shit to each and every generation. Black people have been saying that same bullshit about some man shit. You just need to go to school and get you an education. You know how many educated, unemployed, broke-ass motherfuckers are out here nowadays? They got them, as black people would say, they got them an edumacation. But now, not only do they have them an edumacation, they in $80,000, $70,000, $80,000, $90,000 in debt. Want to know why they in that much debt? If not more. Because they said to themselves, you know what, the HBCU colleges, the historically black college universities, I'm not going to that. I'm going to go to where the white people at. I'm going to go to your Dukes, your Harvards, Michigan State, Florida State, Miami. And now look where they at. Some motherfuckers out here homeless. But they got them an education. Oh, it's easy. It's easy. Go ahead and invest in companies and corporations, but that's not saying anything. If you invest into Wall Street, it's no difference from you doing that in comparison to going to Las Vegas and gambling. It's all a gamble. That's real shit. But see, black folks are quick to be on some shit. These high class sedity up in the nose and up nose in the air up motherfuckers, quick to be like, you invest in stocks and such and such and such, and then look down on you when they see you walk inside a grocery store and say, hey, let me get 42, 22, 21, 19, 5, and 6. The lottery, Las Vegas, Wall Street, same shit. Fuck out of here. Steadily and investing in the infrastructure of America. What has America given to you that you haven't earned on your own? I'm tired of fucking black folks coming with this shit like, oh man, you know, when you in America, black folks got to work 10 times harder. I don't want to work 1 time or 2 times harder. I want to be in a society where it's conducive to who and what I am. Not the opposite. It's real shit. Take up a trade, become a plumber, become an electrician. You do realize eventually hyperinflation catches up to that, right? Catches up to that salary, right? Eventually catches up to that salary. That is becoming so expensive to the point where, okay, hey, maybe, just maybe, you got enough nestled in your, you know what I'm saying, your 401k plan or wherever, where if something happens, you good for the next 6 months. What about afterwards? Straight up. If you're not wealthy, you are a couple months, a week, a paycheck, a year away from being homeless. It's that plain and simple. You own nothing. Real shit. You don't own your house. Well, yes, I do. I paid off my mortgage. Well, why do you keep on paying on your house then if you paid off your mortgage? What you mean? You still got to pay taxes on it? Well, you know, man, here you go with that mess, man. You got to pay taxes because this. Oh, you just going to run down what the fuck they told you. Because basically what you're telling me, and I've done my research, Uncle Sam is extorting you. And if you don't come up with that bread, or it's property tax, they'll give you some type of They always give you that. They give you, you know, like, hey, sir, we understand that you ain't, you know, times are hard. They come with that bullshit. But what we're going to do is we're going to work out a payment plan. Now, if you don't come up with that payment plan, if you don't come correct with that shit, you know what they do? They kick your black ass out. Real talk. This ain't the land of the free. If that was so, I tell you what, come Monday, come and chill with me for the whole day. Take the day off. Yeah, well, you know some of you tough talking motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? Ego driven motherfuckers. Well, shit, man, I can take the whole week off. All right, cool. I tell you what, I'm not saying I can take the whole week off, but since you're saying that this is the land of the free, I never said that. Let's take the whole month off. Whoa. Yeah, I'm saying like it's the land of the free. You don't have to worry about mortgage. You don't have to worry about car payments, car notes, car insurance, fucking the light bill, the water bill, because this is the land of the free, though. Yeah, you see black people start, just overall people in general start stuttering. Don't give me that bullshit. Stop telling me I gotta work harder. Stop putting the blame on me, as well as others. And start putting the blame on the system. And specifically the ones that created it. That designed it for people to fail. To never get ahead. Especially when it comes to black folks. Bullshit. That no matter what we do, we're going to always end up where we're at right now. And they'll allow a few people to get ahead and make it look okay. You know what I'm saying? To make it look like, you know what? Shaq did it. Michael Jordan did it. This person did it. There's no excuse for you.